This Court of Miracles. Blah, 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 blah. So we've got these two areas. I assume he'll point us in the direction of another person. I mean, currently, we know the Marquis de Sade visited her often. He's the only person that we have a connection, who has a connection to her. But there could be... So it could be that he's at fault, or it could be that he's being framed by someone. And he didn't actually do the horrible murdering stuff.
I'm unable to say what the Marquis was engaged in last night. It was a rare night off for him. If any of his personal effects are missing, well, he gets caught up in his activities and becomes careless. He could have left them anywhere. Unhand my master!
You! Shut up!
It's quite all right, Olivier. This may be amusing. Back to jail. It's all too delightful. Really? Murder a girl? Those days are behind me. But I do enjoy the fuss. I did visit Susanna with some frequency, but not last night. I'm sure my valet can confirm my whereabouts. There was a young man, some days ago, perhaps rather too taken with my philosophies. I recommended Susanna to him. It's not impossible he might know something.
So Shimi's given us the area. Right, we're looking for an item now. We're gonna have to... I'll meet you there and we'll arrange payment. 50 livres, as discussed. Whoa! Letter to whom? Letter to the valet. So the valet might be lying to us about the time, about the locations. Have we still only got the one? I think we've still only got the one. I think. Yes. So it looks like out of what we've seen, it's the valet is probably most suspicious in general, although whether he's the prime suspect or not is a different matter. It's always a bit awkward. Hello.
Sure, I made that whip. Well, I suppose it could belong to Desad. I sell him all sorts of things. But you know, there's a student, strange fella. He wanted to buy all the same things that Desad bought. Seemed to think Desad is some kind of god or something. I've got his address in the delivery book. Let me see. Yes, here it is.
Right, okay, so we've got that now, and there's another thing around here, I assume. Fellows, I don't think that's relevant. Oh, hello. Le Gris. 44 Boulevard Saint-Martin. Whoa! Something just appeared behind us. Upstairs, I fear. By the sound of it, that was the in the cafe. No! Bad on it. Bad on it. Right. That's the newspaper. Into the attic. Oh, you the student? Yes, you are.
Susanna. Desard told me about her. I arranged a time and thought about all the things I would do to her. I started to lose my nerve, though, so I drank a couple of bottles of wine. By the time I got there, I couldn't go through with it. I turned around and left.
Anything else?
I heard two men in the dark just when I was leaving. One of them said, "After it's done, come and meet me in the church courtyard at Saint-Nicolas-des-Champs. I'll pay you there."
Yeah, so it looks like it's the valet. So you've got another item around here somewhere. Anything? Oh, this is outside, so that's not right. Ah, okay. De Sade's infamous volume describing the depravities of 4 libertines locked in a castle with several dozen victims of both sexes. Some of the abuses described are underlined. Students novel book 120 Days of Sodom by Donatien A.F. Marquis de Sade. Right. So we've got... that's... Ah. Odd place to meet. Where's the other place we found? Because that sent us here, but it had another location as well. Did it not? Fairly sure it did. Yeah, it looks like it's the valet. Yeah, so there's another one. So it might just connect to the church. And we've... Why are the 3 all to the southwest of where we are? There's... Right. There's those 2. And there's... Oh no, there's only one over there. There are people over there. The people over there, I see. I hope the church gives us another location. The complicated thing is, if what I'm suspecting is true, and basically the valet has been paid off to kill Susanna, so as to, and to frame de Sade, who do you accuse? The valet or the person who paid him? The one click. Hello.
Sure, I'm here all the time. I've got nowhere to go. Who are you looking for? I saw a couple of fellas meet here late last night. One of them was dressed all fancy. Must be a servant. I overheard him mention his master, the Marquis. Afterwards, the other man went into that building right there.
Right there. The barn, eh? This is the building right here. Right, what's the point of... Right, so he's obviously meant to be placed there. So he's pointing to a particular building. Is it around here? This building's open. Okay, so I do kind of like the fact that you've got the different buildings and you have to explore the different areas. Okay, so there's no way into the attic from here. My frustration is, I don't think he's pointing me in the right direction. Right, where would he be pointing? He's not pointing to this building. Unless he's pointing to this building. Go up higher. No, okay. So he's there and he tried to point me over in this direction. Like he pointed this way. No, I didn't want you to do that. I wanted you to go... Thank you. That way. I think it's going to be around here. That's the newspaper thing. This is the building he was pointing to, right? No, I'm not looking at anything interesting. I mean, or maybe he went down into this building, is what he's meant to have pointed at. Good thing I looked before I ran in. Doesn't look like he's down there, though. Or there's any evidence down there. It might be, and I'm just jumping out too early. Buildings that are open! We need to find buildings that are open. See, the thing is, I'm worried that there's a potential suspect I'm missing. So it's not like the horrible one we had before, where it was one bit of evidence that may have changed the who I accused. But now I'm worried that this is. Went into that building there. I mean, that one doesn't open, does it? This one isn't open. And that's the edge of the game, isn't it? Yeah, as you can see from the stripes. I'm fairly sure if he meant the church, he would have said the church. What's the point of having you saying that building over there if he's not going to be pointing at a building that's relevant? Now, of course, we do have to note the quite possible eventuality that things. I mean, it looks very much like the Marquis is being framed by the valet. But again, we end up at the point of... I'm going to try talking to him again. He might point properly this time.
I overheard a few words. One of them must be a servant or something, because he mentioned the Marquis, his master. Afterwards, the other man went into that building right there.
Where? I went through him. I so tackled him. Oh, so I have to be going in the same direction as him. That's a stupid idea. That's not how tackling works at all. So before he pointed this way, but the problem is, unless there's a building around here somewhere, he couldn't have gone into a building. On the wall, at least. Have I already been in here? I think I've already been in here. I've already been in here. Your advice is terrible. No, I think the game would pop up with it if I were in the right zone. And he pointed that way, which is what's annoying, because there doesn't seem to be a building that way. At least, I've been in most of the ones that he could be pointing at. So I'm missing an area. I'm wondering if I meant to go in. Is that an open door into the church? Nope, no it isn't. Okay. I think you have to try and sneak our way through here then, maybe. There we go. Alright, there's nothing down here. Oh, that I didn't realise that had a time limit. Bye! Right. Not down there then. They went in that building over there. Over there. Oh! Oh, you've put it on my map, and he wasn't pointing at it. That's annoying. Why not have him say, I overheard him say an address? Oh, there's another one. Kill the stealer. How is a direction orthogonal to the orthogonal? Is orthogonal the right word? Perpendicular. We'll go with that one. How is that helpful? Going in and pointing out a building in a direction perpendicular to the direction I would need to go. Book. Housebook scrapbook contains a collection of scandalous newspapers, articles about Dessard, including his misadventure in Arcueil, Marseille, and Lacoste. You've done exceptionally well to find someone with access to Dessard's personal effects. Under no circumstances are you to do the fatal deed yourself. We must avoid having suspicions raised on the committee. Let our poor dupe do the work. He will be highly rewarded. 50 livres are enclosed. When all is done, Dessard will wither in jail, and his immoral and pernicious influence on our citizens will be washed away like so much aristocratic blood. So yeah, it's the valet. Do I feel kind of bad? I feel bad that we're accusing him. I know he's the one who did the killing, but oops, sorry. Which way am I going? Do I want to go this way? Yes, I do want to go this way. But I kind of feel bad for him because, like, he was paid to do it, and we're not kind of arresting. Maybe not the right word. We're not going after the person who actually paid him to do it. We're going after him. This is not the right house. Wait. Oh, it's over back this way. Going the wrong way. I knew it was near the main quest, but that meant I was going in the wrong direction. I was just confused and distracted. I was going to the main quest too early. Beep. Beep? I think I'm still far too over. Right. So, is he through? No, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way, of course I am. I pressed the tackle button, game. I am stealth. They will not see me. They will not notice me. Ooh, a double assassination. How delightful. I wasn't even planning on that. Okay. At least they're not going to be in my way. I don't want to go this way. I got distracted by the guys, by those guys. Where is he?
I'm unable to say what the Marquis was engaged in last night.
He was paid to do it.
any of his... After the degradations that I've suffered at the Desaad's hands, I jumped at the chance to put a gruesome end to the man.
Yay! I've done the murder mysteries. Woo!